get back to the grind, just earn a little pay. One more second on the clock is another minute of pain. Struggle and strife in this life will make you go insane. One step forward, three steps back, that's the way we play the game. It's alright, yeah, I'm okay. I worked all week so I could act this way. Now I'm falling down at the end of the day. It's not how hard you work, it's how hard you play.
All right, funky people, welcome back to Funkin Live. On this rendition of Funkin Live, I've got Terry Cline here on the video screen with us today. Terry, how you doing, man?
Doing all right, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I hear you're in a band. What's the name of that band?
Further from the end.
Further from the End, man. That's a pretty cool name. Now, we're going to be spinning a couple of y'all songs today, and I've had the pleasure to listen to these already. Now, are these raw recordings? Are they, just something you guys recorded, or something that you actually had somebody help you with, or?
We actually do most of the recording ourselves.
Okay, well that's good because the quality's pretty good for doing everything yourself. I thought it sounded good. I listened to it in my truck, and I thought it sounded pretty damn good. So before we get to playing your first tune, I'm gonna have to ask you, how long have you guys been playing as a band, or how long have you been playing as an individual? You can answer this question any way you want to. There's no right or wrong answers, my man. Not on this show. Not on this show.
I've been playing music for about 26 years myself.
Gotcha.
Further from the end, been together about 7 years.
Gotcha. Okay. That's awesome, man. That's really cool.
We've gone through a lot of different members, but the current members we have now, we got awesome chemistry.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I'd say
I understand that, man. I was part of a band, Hello Agony, back about 4 or 5 years ago, I guess, man. And we had a really good thing going and kept going through drummers. And, one thing led to another. Life gets in the way, and it just didn't work out, man. And I thought we had a pretty good thing going. But that's beside the point. So let me ask you another question, man. I guess out of you and the band, are you guys all single? Are you guys family men? That kind of thing?
we've all, I've got 4 kids and a wife.
Gotcha.
Everybody else has kids except the drummer.
Gotcha.
She's young.
She's young. Awesome. So you got a few. That's awesome. Okay. All right. Well, that puts a spin on it. I think everybody likes when, at least most people like when females and males are together in a band. And female drummers tend to stand out for some reason. Bass player, just females in general tend to stand out, I believe. And so that's always cool. All right. So if we have a future interview, I'd like to get one with all of you guys. That'd be nice. Let's move a little further down the line before we play this next song. And I'm gonna ask you this just for yourself, since the other guys aren't there. Where do you find a lot of your inspiration at?
I could actually answer. I think if they were here, they'd tell you the same answer that I'm going to tell you.
Gotcha.
Inside of me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Everything that we write is it's either happened to one of us, it's a true feeling that we've gone through or something. Every single song that we perform, write, sing, put together, whatever you want to call it, it's all real.
Hey man, that's really cool. You're not just playing to what other people like. You're playing to what you feel, your experiences, and that's really cool. That's really, really cool.
And we're all on that same boat. We all think like that.
Yes.
Have a bad day, let's write a song. So
that's awesome, man. That's really cool. So we're going to go ahead and get to your first tune. I have chosen out of the ones you've sent me. The first one we're going to play is I've Met the Devil. Can you tell us a little bit about that tune before we go ahead and hit play?
That song is actually about some of the people that we've met through our journey through the music world.
Gotcha.
It's basically you meet some good, you meet some bad. Sometimes it's a dog eat dog world, and basically, that's what it's about.
Just spitting the truth is what you're doing. All right, then. That sounds good to me. All right, guys, we're going to check out I've Met the Devil by Further From the End. We'll be right back. Check this out.
Everything's the same. I guess it's my job just to make her insane. Let me tell you a story with a little bit of haze. The past coming back to her one day. Nothing ever changes, everything's the same. I guess it's my job just to make her insane. 'Cause I've seen the world and it grew too fast. And I've met the devil, and it's what she asked. Do you want the women? Do you want the cars? Do you want the music and your brother's scars? Do you want what you think you can have? All the niggas I'm in say, it's all my show.
All right, we're back. And that was I've Met the Devil by Further From the End. I thought that was a pretty good jam, man. It's really rocking. Let's get back into some more of these questions. I know people like to know, are you going to play any shows soon? Are you going to try?
Yeah, absolutely. We just played one last weekend.
Last weekend?
Saturday night at the County Line Swinging Doors in Lebanon.
Lebanon. I've heard of that place, and I've tried to get out there because I think the Spider Tribe does some stuff out there. Louis Bringers?
Yeah, I believe so. And then the weekend before that, we actually played a virtual show for him.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, man, Louis is a cool dude. I actually get a little inspiration from that guy. So Louis really, really cool. I really like him, and we've actually talked about doing maybe a little mashup between what he's doing and what I'm doing. Rob Line does some stuff, and we've all been kind of talking like, how can we net this together? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, let's get. I got a couple more questions, man. I love asking questions. Let's see. I got them wrote down here. What is the worst thing that's ever happened to you while playing music live?
While playing live,
Mm-hmm.
shoot, I forgot the damn words.
I've done that. That's pretty embarrassing for yourself, you know. A lot of people,
Yeah.
a lot of times people don't notice unless you're playing a cover and then they really know the songs. Then they kind of notice. But if you're playing originals, you can kind of get away with it because people don't really know. But
Yeah.
so I did learn that, you know. So if it's your song, you didn't miss nothing. I just didn't want to sing it there this time.
Yeah, I get lucky because everybody else in the band, they know a lot of times they'll know the words better than I do. and me and the guitar player, I'll walk over to him. I say, "What's the first words?" He'll say the first word,
Yeah.
and then I got it.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. When I do remember words or forget words, it's only on the shows where I'm worried about forgetting the words. The more I think about it, the worse it is. So I learned to be like, I don't give a shit if I miss a word or not. I'm here to have fun. And those end up being the best damn shows. 100% every time.
You're right. I've gotten now to where I don't even think about the words. We practice so much.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You got to practice to be tight, man. It's, you know.
And I don't even worry about it anymore. They just flow out like I don't even really think about it. They just go.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome, man. Well, we got another song for you. And when I hit play on this one, man, I really liked it. And I hope everybody else likes it as much as I did. In fact, I got to catch a show now just so I can come hear that song live. I really did enjoy it. I'm not just saying that. Let me see. I got to have some better questions for you. So I don't really know all your material as of yet, but I'm sure some of your fans do. Are you guys working on anything new?
absolutely. We have probably enough stuff right now that when we start recording again, we've got enough stuff to probably do. I'm going to say roughly off the top of my head, we could probably record 15 more songs right off the top of that, easy.
Well, that's good.
We have a show the 13th of March, and after that, we're coming back in here and going to start recording again.
Sweet, that's cool, man. I like that. I mean, that's good for me because I can come after you again.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right. Let's see. I'm just trying to come up with a question off the top of my head. So, where's your next show?
We're playing for Louis, the local guy.
Louis, the local guy. So that's going to be at Sirens Club. I know where that's going to be, for sure.
We'll be for his St. Patty's party he has every year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Louis's been doing the thing for a long time. So
Yeah, Louis actually gave this band our first shot.
Oh yeah, yeah. He did this. He gave my band Hello Agony our first show too. Our second show happened to be at Expo 5, which was a lot bigger. We opened for Orgy. Yeah, so we went from there to that, like it was like wow. But we always went back and played for Louis. We always went back and played for Louis, and it was really cool. So we're gonna get to this song, Hush. Is it Don't Say a Word or Don't?
Yeah, it's Hush quotations. Don't say a word. Yeah.
Hush quotation. Yes. So tell me a little bit about that one. What brought that one on?
Well, I'll tell you about the name. The reason the quotations are there real fast is because when we wrote that song, we actually wrote it and advertised it the same exact week that Hell Yeah released their song Hush.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So they're titled the same thing. We're like, oh hell! So I added that little piece to it, just kind of make it different because the songs are totally different songs. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
it was just the name of it. But the song is basically about just an individual sitting inside of their own head,
Yeah.
pretty much at their wits' end and tolerated with an individual, you know, coming at them all the time. There's a part in there that says, I'd swallow you to pieces because that's like the piece of shit you are.
Yeah.
And you know, and then it says, you will never beat me because I've died like this before.
Yeah.
It's just like over, like a broken record over and over and over.
Yeah,
You know?
like I said, it was really cool. Like I really liked it, the tempo for me, and just the rhythm and the feel of that song, and then the words too. Were like I was like, hey, yeah, I like this, you know. So let's get to letting everybody else see if they like it or not. All right, guys, check this out. Further from the end. I almost said no further down. Further from the end. Hush. Don't say a word. That was Hush. Don't say a word. From Further From the End. I hope you guys liked it. I really enjoyed it. All right, my man Terry. Is there any places that these people can find your music just yet? Or are you working on that?
We just launched a website about 2 weeks ago, so they can actually go to www.furtherfromtheend.com.
Let me write that down because I'll make sure that that's in the description below the video, okay? www. And now I get to repeat it too, so everybody, you have no excuse. You have plenty of time to write this down. www. furtherfromtheend.com. Well, that's pretty easy, man. I didn't even really need to write that down, but it helps me remember anyway. So that's why I write stuff down. And you said you have a show coming up at Sirens. Do you have any booked after that one?
Yeah, we've got several booked, but we don't have the dates carved in stone yet.
Oh, I got you.
Now we do have one. I want to say June 5th.
Mm-hmm.
We're back at the county line.
Gotcha. All right. Well, County Line is a place I'm going to have to get to.
And last Saturday,
It's not that far from me. Oh, this is a question I didn't ask. I didn't ask you guys this. Where are you guys from?
We're from Ohio County area.
Okay.
That's right between Owensboro and Bowling Green.
Okay. Man, there's must be something in the water down there because there's a lot of talented bands down around that area.
There is, but and I'll be honest and I'll say it. The problem with it is, and the reason that it doesn't really there's a lot of talent here, but it doesn't really it hasn't formed here in this area.
Yeah,
because this is a cover land.
Gotcha. Yeah,
everybody's doing covers. If you want to make money in this area, you got to do covers.
For sure, and it's kind of that way. Even in Louisville a little bit. You can get your original showcases and things like that, but even a lot of these original bands that I've been, had the pleasure of recording at Billiards, record some of them live up there, man, and these guys are all good and talented, and they definitely play their own originals, but they play covers with them as well, and that's why they're able to make the money. And get their original music out there, and and to me it also defines them as a band because your band if your band was to pick covers, which there's nothing wrong if you don't. I understand if you don't, it's fine. But if your band was to pick covers, then it would show, hey, this is what kind of music we like too, and it also. It kind of just shows who the band is, because like certain original bands are going to play Red Hot Chili Peppers and this, that, and the other, and then this other original band is going to play all this other stuff, a little heavier, maybe they're a little heavier or not as heavy, that type of thing. But getting a little off base here, is there anything else you'd like to mention before we go ahead and end the show for the night?
We were just talking about covers and stuff. That is it's an interesting thing about us is we do some covers,
mm-hmm.
but we like to twist them and make them our own.
I understand.
We do that, and we try to take songs that are like once was popular
mm-hmm.
and just died off, and
mm-hmm.
we're able to bring it back to life. Like we do a punk version, and we're not a punk band at all. It's just fun.
Yeah, I got you.
A Dr. Hook song.
Gotcha. That's cool.
And it gets the crowd going. We do stuff like that, and it's people love it. But we add our own little flavor. We do add some covers here and there, but we focus on the originals. Yeah,
for sure, and I think that's great because a lot of times your originals, when you do play covers. And I think a lot of bands do tend to try to make covers their own. You do have the bands that try to play them exactly, but I think a lot of bands try to make them their own. And the people hear that. So when they play their original, sometimes their original music is just that much better because of it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's it's really, really cool. Man, it was a real pleasure to have you on the show. I can't thank you enough for taking the time to hang out with me. I understand you appreciate what I'm doing too, but without you and without these artists doing this with me, what I'm doing is not even possible. You guys are going to do what you do with or without me. So I really want to say thank you. It means a lot, and I hope you have the best success in music, and you guys just have fun doing it for the rest of your lives, man. I really hope that for you guys.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome, man. All right. Well, here's where we tell. Oh, one last question.
All right.
What is the best channel on YouTube to get your loud, local, live music?
I'll give you a second to cut it out. You're going to tell me the name.
That's Funkin Live. That's Funkin Live. It used to be Funkin Mondays. I just recently changed the name, and that is simply so I can broadcast it anytime I want to, and people aren't expecting it on Monday. You know, Funkin Live. Funkin Live. Yeah, because I try to keep it funky in here.
So I say funky.
Funkin. And you know, I've actually been looking in, just while we're on the subject, you can wear one of my Funkin t-shirts on you know, when you get on stage, or maybe even a Funkin hat, you know. You know, I'm looking into it, so hopefully we can get that done, and I can bring my viewers more great music like yours, man. It was a very much of an honor being with you tonight, and you have a great rest of your night, my man.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. Stay funky, y'all.
Get on up, get back to the grind, just earn a little pay. One more second on the clock is another minute of pain. Struggle and strife in this life will make you go insane. One step forward, 3 steps back, that's the way we play the game.